Hi, my name is Kira Magrann, and I am a queer cyborg game designer living in Columbus, Ohio. And this is my baby snake Soul. He says hi. He says, "Don't hold me." And I have a million things going on right now. I'm currently having health things going on, like I'm trying to get off of my day drug, which is venlafaxine, which if any of you have taken that before, the withdrawal is like 2 weeks long, and you get things like brain zaps and nausea and dizziness, and it's bad. So I'm going through that. I have bad fibromyalgia pain today. I have probably, let's see, here's my list of games that I'm working on. I have one of these. It is magical. It's a Hobonichi. It is a journal from Japan. I love it. The paper is beautiful. It's graph, and I don't know, it's good for me to plan things in. So, games I'm working on right now. I have to start a new Patreon game because I finished my first Patreon game and published it yesterday. It is released on the internet as a PDF. It's called A Cozy Den. It features lesbian snakes and their winter domicile and the different various needs and feelings that they have during the winter for each other. It is lovely, and I'd be really excited for you to check it out. I'll put a link in the description. And inspired by this little guy and my other baby, Andromeda. So I need to come up with a new Patreon game. I have a lot of different ideas, but I'm not sure which one to start. I'm also working on Sync, that's SYNC, the game that is cyberpunk and feelings instead of guns, that I have been working on for 2 years now. I need to finish that. Eric Mersman said that he would help me finish that. I'm holding you to that, Eric. Resistor, season. What is that? Volume 2 of our zine needs to be published. I need to talk to Alyssa about getting that done. I'm working on a Blades in the Dark hack that features psychic teenagers in the 80s, kind of like that one episode of second season Stranger Things where they like go to the warehouse. There's all those psychic teens. That's kind of like that. I need to come up with a proposal for the Gauntlet, which is like this game zine that has all these different games inside of it, which seems really cool. But I'm not sure what kind of game I want to do. It's definitely, they have like a cyberpunk theme this month, which is perfect for me. But I need to make like a small game that would fit inside their zine. So I need to come up with that. I'm still working on Till Dawn, which is like my Fate game. It's like a Fate world where you create your own setting and rules, and it's kind of like a combination of Scott Pilgrim and RuPaul's Drag Race. I love this game. There's music battles, but we're doing like a mechanics overhaul. I'm working with Mike Olson on that right now and Sean Nittner, and it's a whole thing. So I'm in the midst of that. I'm finishing up some mechanics and fiction for Eloy Lasanta, I think that's how you pronounce your name, I'm sorry if I got it wrong, and his game Part-Time Gods 2nd edition. So I'm working on that. Mostly that's my focus this week. I'm also finishing up that Small Siren dungeon. Oh my god, what is his name? Michael Prescott sent me back some, feedback, so I'm finishing that up. And I also started a Cthulhu Dark scenario with Graham Walmsley, which is kind of like this haunted house, body horror, lesbian commune 70s setting with like a dark evil in this house with the Cthulhu Dark rules. So I'm pretty stoked about that. So that's my list of games I'm working on right now. Hurrah! And in the midst of all of this, a group of my lady-ish friends, I say lady-ish because some of us are non-binary and some of us are trans, so it's kind of more like a genderqueer group, I guess, with lady leanings, more ladies than not, I don't know. But they have strong-armed me into running Monsterhearts for them, so I'm doing that, and we're starting. It might be a campaign, which would be awesome. I love Monsterhearts campaigns. Monsterhearts is one of my favorite games in the world. And so I'm starting that Thursday night, this Thursday. And I just want to make sure I was filming. I have done a little bit of prep work. I just kind of wanted to share the type of prep work that I do for a Monsterhearts game. It's very light. Like I wrote it all on this sheet of paper. I stole some of this from John Stravopoulos. I love you. I'm sorry that I'm stealing your ideas without telling you. But he has like a cool list of stuff. And what I like doing for game prep, especially if it's like an indie game that doesn't require you setting up NPCs or I don't know, like a whole lot of heavy prep. I like just making lists of things that I want to see in the game because I'm a GM and I'm a player too. So the game isn't just about me and all my ideas and not railroading people. I want to see collaborative fiction development, but it is definitely like a game I'm playing as well. So I want to have fun too. It's not just about my players. It is also about me. So I came up with some inspiration for some Monsterhearts themes or high school things I want to see right now. I just saw Suspiria. It was awesome for the first time. So I was thinking we could maybe do some kind of weird, trippy, like ballet school or some weird high school, you know, for the arts maybe. I just watched Orin Host Club for the first time. Kiss, kiss, fall in love. It's amazing and ridiculous. I love silly but good anime. And so I was thinking maybe we could do something with a club in the high school and focus like on the other kids in the school's drama. And also Hemlock Grove, I love it. It's so bad. It's such trash. But there's some awesome stuff in there with the setting. It feels very like small town Twin Peaksy. So I was feeling some of that as well. And some other things I want. I made a list. I said things I want. Doppelgangers because they scare the shit out of me. Demons, same. Good music, a good game. Like I just love having a good soundtrack playing in the background. It's just I love music. It's how I work. See my first episode. Talking backwards because it's terrifying. Being buried or decaying, one of my biggest fears. I don't know why I imagine my skin and body changing into other things. That episode of Hannibal where there's like mushrooms growing out of bodies, like oh god, it's nightmares. Vampires, because I love them. Vampires might be the villains, or maybe they're working with evil humans because humans are always the worst in Monsterhearts, not the monsters. Evil mermaids, because I'm into them right now. Creepy phones, because phones can be creepy and it's fun. Love letters in lockers. Putting letters in lockers is one of my favorite high school things. I don't know if people do it anymore even, but nostalgia. We're all in our 30s. And drugs, because creepy drugs in high school, super fun. So that's my list of things I want in our Monsterhearts game. This is a long video, so I'm gonna wrap it up. Thanks for listening to my rants, and I guess it's not really a rant. Paul Siege, I think it's how you pronounce your name, the Minotaur guy, called me out on social media the other day. He's like, this isn't a rant, Kira, this is a very nice talk. And I'm like, yeah, it's true, but it feels ranty to me. I'm just like going on and on and on. So it's a rant. It's a cozy rant. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, please share it on social media. I'm trying to grow my channel. Check out my Patreon. You can follow me on Twitter at Kira Nanzi. And also like and subscribe. It gets me more followers, lets me grow my channel a little bit more. Thanks so much. See you next time.